Phoenix Books presents The House of Seven Gables, written by Nathaniel Hawthorne. This performance, by Joan Allen, is copyright 2014 Phoenix Books. It has been digitally remastered from the original 1997 Dove Audio sound recording.
Halfway down a by street of one of our New England towns stands a rusty wooden house with 7 acutely peaked gables facing towards various points of the compass and a huge clustered chimney in the midst. The street is Pyncheon Street. The house is the old Pyncheon house, and of wide circumference, rooted before the door, is the Pyncheon elm. On my occasional visits to the town, I seldom failed to turn down Pyncheon Street for the sake of passing through the shadow of these two antiquities, the great elm tree and the weather-beaten edifice. The aspect of the venerable mansion has always affected me like a human countenance, bearing the traces not merely of outward storm and sunshine, but expressive also of the long lapse of mortal life and accompanying vicissitudes that have passed within. Were these to be recounted, they would form a narrative of no small interest and instruction. The story would include a chain of events extending over the better part of 2 centuries. It consequently becomes imperative to make short work with most of the lore of which the old Pyncheon house, otherwise known as the House of the Seven Gables, has been the theme. With a brief sketch, therefore, of the circumstances amid which the foundation of the house was laid, we shall commence the real action of our tale at an epoch not very remote from the present day. Still, there will be a connection with the long past which, if adequately translated, would serve to illustrate how much of old material goes to make up the freshest novelty of human life. The House of the Seven Gables, antique as it now looks, was not the first habitation erected by civilized man on precisely the same spot of ground. Pyncheon Street formerly bore the humbler appellation of Mall's Lane, from the name of the original occupant. A natural spring of soft and pleasant water, a rare treasure on the sea-girt peninsula where the Puritan settlement was made, had early induced Matthew Mall to build a hut, shaggy with thatch at this point, although remote from what was then the village. In the growth of the town, after some 30 or 40 years, the site covered by this rude hovel had become exceedingly desirable in the eyes of a prominent personage, who asserted plausible claims to the proprietorship of this and a large adjacent tract of land, on the strength of a grant from the legislature. Colonel Pyncheon, the claimant, was characterized by an iron energy of purpose.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?